Yeah, you're right. I just one of the this class that we're taking together, teaches like students how to do some social impact using business models, and also because personally I'm not that type of person that keeps eggs in the same basket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always open to different different opportunities, even if they're outside of public service. And even though I do have a passion for public service, and I'm married to the problem, that brought me to graduate school in public
Mm-hmm.
policy, I'm actively, looking into ways how I can, take my life from one place to another, and that's even through the business sector as well. I'm thinking of like I've been playing with the idea of opening a business. I have friends who are business
Yeah,
owners.
talk about this. I know we were
Yeah,
definitely want to mention because
and so this is something that has been taken in. So I have, for example, like I have a friend who went to high school. He didn't even went on to pursue community college, and now he's a barbershop owner. He owns two
oh
locations.
wow, that's
Yes,
impressive.
and so just having that kind of connection. I also have another friend who's also a business owner. He owns a smoke shop, with no school, just
Wow.
high school. And so I started looking into them. Well, perhaps I can do my own business. While I pursue public policy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's the beauty of life. You don't have to kind of like stay in put in one place, but you can always jump on to the next thing and actively learn. You know, just don't stay stagnant, if you will. If I'm correct, using the correct word for
Yeah,
this.
just keep growing.
Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
growing. And so that's my goal in life. And so one thing I was telling you, I was looking into the ATM business.
Talk
And
about it. Yeah, yeah. I'm
it's
excited
it's
to.
it's pretty easy, but it's challenging at the same time because there's ATMs everywhere. So what I did, I opened a DBA. I registered it. I had to publish it according to California law, and then I emailed the Los Angeles city, because this is where I'm interested in placing my ATMs, for tax purposes. And once that's said and done, then you can purchase your first ATM for between like 3,000 and 5,000. But you have to obviously build it with time. That's something that you build with time, and you buy you buy multiple ATMs, and with several machines, and you can generate on passive income. And that's been you don't have to hire anybody for that. You just have to like visit the ATM for like once every week for maintenance.
Mm-hmm. Put the money in, make
Just
sure
put the
they work
money
well.
in. You could put the money in like by yourself, but the money won't be insured, or you can get a contract with the bank, and the
Yeah.
bank will install it for yourself. But then they also have to take some percentage of
Okay.
that. But the best way to see some profits of that is to with multiple machines. There was this portfolio that I seen on the website.
Yeah.
This guy was selling his portfolio for I think it consisted of 12 ATM machines, and
Wow.
after costs and maintenance, he was profiting over like 7,800
Month.
a month. And that's just passive
So yeah.
income. You know, like tell me that, like, you know,
I-
obviously it takes time. You have to build, but I mean, by the time that you're there, you're gonna be like just really glad that you're there.
You did it.
Yeah, and so that's just my personal experience right now. I haven't purchased my first ATM yet, but I'm in the process of that. And I think the challenging part will be looking into locations. You have to go to like smoke shops, like anywhere where you feel like ideally it's a good place to have an ATM, and you ask the owner, hey, can I put my ATM here? Obviously, you're gonna have to take some cut, but I mean that's how they do it.
That's exciting. And I was I'm very excited for Carlos for taking risks with his career, with his life, because at the end of the day, we like whatever's worth in life is going to take time. You need to make a risk. And I was telling Carlos, I was like, hey, this is actually a really great business venture and entrepreneurial idea. And I think you should document everything on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever it may be. Because if you document on YouTube, it's what you're doing, what you're building is building a business. And that's heavily finance-based content, business-based content. And when you do this type of kind of content, you tend to get a lot of ad revenue. So I can even imagine you collecting that 6,800 from your ATMs later down the road, but then you're getting paid, say, $2,000-$3,000 in AdSense a day, where if you get really, really big, it's kind of like Graham Stephan, how he talks a lot about real estate investing and just business and finance in general. A lot of money is coming from ad revenue from YouTube once you become monetized, because it's heavily business focused. And when you have a business focused channel, a lot of the advertisers are willing to spend more money in Google AdSense, and then you collect more of the profit. I think there's like 55-45 split. So hopefully we will include Carlos's channel down below for his YouTube as well as Instagram. So that way Carlos can document this journey and show you guys what it's like to open a business from scratch and then have that scale. I think that is something to be very valuable for the community, especially for someone who's starting in this entrepreneurial realm, someone who's in business school with me and finishing up his master's at Luskin Public School of Policy. So it's going to be very exciting, Carlos.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're coming up at the end of the podcast now, and I always love ending the podcast with one last question. What is one piece of advice you would give to your younger self?
To my younger self. That's a good one. Just keep going. And always believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, people will believe in you. Yeah, I would just say keep going and never give up, and stay committed. And it's okay to change plans and be okay that not everything's gonna be okay with it, and know that at the end everything is gonna be okay. If it's not okay, then it's not the end until it's okay.
Love it, brother.
Yeah.
Just be okay. I love it. Just keep growing, keep believing in yourself, because people will believe in you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Jello family, thank you so much for watching the podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to include all of Carlos's links down below for his YouTube channel, for his Instagram, and we're also going to probably clip everything so that you guys can watch clips of this, because this has been extremely insightful and helpful. Carlos, you're the man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming to the podcast. And please like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you, Los.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Joel fam. Peace. Have an amazing day. We'll catch you guys later. Any last words, Carlos, before we go? Actually, before I forget.
I don't have any last words. Just follow me if you can, and hopefully I can be some source of advice.
Yeah, Carlos is an amazing source of advice, an amazing person, one of the coolest guys you will ever meet.